Bloom News Brief. More info at bullandbloom.com. LA Guns guitarist Tracii Guns was interviewed by AL.com. A link to the entire interview can be found in the description. During the conversation, the interviewer said, "I was watching a video of Brides of Destruction, your supergroup with Nikki Sixx, playing the Motley Crue classic Livewire. What do you think is brilliant or underrated about those early Motley songs?" It's the innocence, isn't it? It's these guys that are from working class families. Nikki's kind of a terror and wants to be a rock star so bad to validate him as a human being, right? So number one, the chemistry. Those four guys, man, the chemistry is undeniable. And the great thing about Too Fast for Love is they really wore their influences on their sleeves. It sounds like Sweet, but it sounds like Motley Crue, this new band. And the way it was recorded, that's really what they sounded like live back then. Really raw and really loud. And Vince Neil was a really special vocalist. Nobody sounded exactly like Vince. And there was Wasp, and I love Wasp too, but Motley Crue just seemed to have more chicks. More chicks went to the Motley Crue shows at the Troubadour. So for me, it was like a lifestyle. That was my lifestyle when I was 15. 15 years old, going to Motley Crue, dyed my hair black, wore leather 24 hours a day, going to high school, thinking I was cool and all that stuff. And so when I got to do Brides, I didn't really give a shit about Brides. I just wanted to play Motley Crue music. And I only wanted to play stuff off Shout at the Devil and Too Fast for Love, and that's what we did. Nikki was like, "We've got to play some LA Guns." And it was cool watching Nikki each night play the intro to One More Reason, because One More Reason, I got that from the Motley Crue song Take Me to the Top. There was a lot of that going back and forth between Nikki and I. He liked LA Guns, I liked Motley Crue. And as much as I have a fucked up relationship with Nikki, I really don't care at this point. I love that music. I love that image. And if it wasn't for him and his vision for that band, I wouldn't have done LA Guns. I might not even be a successful musician if not for that band. The tension between the two former bandmates is likely due to comments made by the Motley Crue bassist. In 2017, Nikki Sixx was asked if he would ever be interested in recording again with Tracii Guns. He ripped me off for a lot of money. Never. Later replying to another question on cover bands, he said, "How funny would it be doing a cover band covering cover bands? I bet Tracii Guns would do it. Then he could pay me back my money." Tracii Guns responded to Sixx's comments on the Metal Sludge website. "Nikki and I once upon a time were in a midlife band crisis. We were looking for something to do that would be fun and make some music together and see where it would lead. We were very good to each other and also enlightened each other in various ways, musically versus business. We didn't have a lot of money. His manager paid for our rehearsals, and Nikki actually paid me $2,000 a month for about 6 months until we eventually got a nice little record deal between Sanctuary and Universal Japan. Until that point, I started an eBay account and helped Nikki sell his extra equipment to raise cash. I got 10% of that for doing the grunt work, and I was happy to do it as he was very grateful that I took the task on for him. I also helped him to restructure his outgoing dough to help reduce his monthly nut, and we did a good job and things were less stressful for him. Basically, we were allies and temporarily best friends because we needed each other at that point in our lives." To read the entire statement, click the link in the description. More news at bullandbloom.com.